Hey fam, how y'all doing? My name is Franklin and welcome to Orgaysis. Today we're playing Second Connections by Rook on HEL, and you can find the links to the game in the comment section and in the description. Last time we talked to the Red Panda. Her name's Zoe, and she's the RA in our dorm. And she's taking us out to this camp fair to see what it's all about. The walk to the fair was pretty short. Zoe kept telling me more about campus life and things to look out for. Seriously, frat parties are the worst. By the end of it, everyone's completely shit-faced. Not to mention, any guys you meet there are just trying to get in your pants. Oh god. No, I would not want that. No, sir. Actually, no, I wouldn't. Now that I think about it, because frat parties, like, I don't know if it's a stereotype or turn this timer. I don't know if it's a stereotype or it's just like a reputation. That's what it is. Like the reputation for like rape culture. Like, no, thank you. Really? All of them? Mason. No, not all of them, but most of the people I met at those things were just looking for a quick hookup. Zoe stops for a brief moment and begins looking around us. In an instant, she's running toward one of the tables. I'm standing there awkwardly as I watch her go. Should I have followed her or, hey Mason, get over here, I want you to meet somebody. Excuse me. Aiden, see, I was gonna name my character Aiden, that would have been confusing, huh? Anyway, Aiden, this is Mason. He's a new student, so I thought I'd guide him through the club fair. I see, well, it's nice to meet you, Mason. The wolf before me extends his hand outward and I give him mine in turn. His grip is firm, almost stiff, and I look him in the eyes and his gaze meets mine. I don't know if I ever met someone with more piercing eyes. I'm like, can you not read my soul, please? Aiden here is the president of the student government and probably the most knowledgeable person here. Zoe says this proudly, looking at Aiden. I say he looks the part. He almost looks princely somehow, though that might just be because his clothes look like they might be worth more than my phone. While I'm sure that's true, I don't think it's fair to boast given my status. His eyes return their focus on me, but somehow it feels like he isn't necessarily looking at me but through me. I hope Zoe hasn't been giving you a hard time. She has a tendency to go overboard. Not at all. I know what you mean. Oh, there's a choice. Quick save, I guess. Has you been giving me a hard time? No. To me, hard time is like conflict. We didn't really have a conflict. It was just weird. Not at all. Well, I think I understand where he's coming from. I can't say Zoe has done anything particularly intrusive. Intrusive is walking into your room like she owned the place. I was saying conflict was an immediate threat. You know, like it was intrusive for her to walk in, but she said she was an RA. She's just greeting everybody, yada yada. Like, I'm already forgiving her at this point. Like, now she does this regularly, it's gonna be an issue. But like, we cool. She's been pretty cool so far. Not everyone is willing to help out a stranger after all. That's certainly true. Maybe she's gotten better at first impressions then. That's an interesting look. I wonder if Zoe made a bad impression on him when the two had met. If she ever does go overboard, be sure to let me know and I'll put a stop to it. Though. Aiden, you make me sound like some kind of wild child. To think it was going to be my treat today. It's going to be my treat today. Out of the kindness of your heart? I can't believe I ever noticed how generous you were, Zoe. Not sure what I would have done if you hadn't paid for my coffee today. Why, I'd likely have gone mad. I'm sure you didn't have an ulterior motive for trying to get on my good side today either. Well, now that you mention it, I just remembered I promised to help Capella team. Oh, help the acapella team set up their table. Acapella? Like singing? Is that how you spell that? I thought it was one word. I don't know. So I'm sure you wouldn't mind showing Mason around while I do that. Girl, you're rude. Zoe doesn't even give Aiden a chance to protest. She bowls off deeper into the fair, disappearing into the labyrinth of makeshift stands and people. Wait, did I seriously get dragged out of my room by someone I just met only to be ditched and left in the care of a complete stranger? I need to start reevaluating my choices I make, reevaluating the choices I make that put me in these situations. She's acting worse than last year. Sorry about her. As I said, she's a bit all over the place. Aiden sighs, but it isn't a normal sigh. Rather, it's the sigh of a broken man forced into similar situations on a regular basis. I pity him. It's time for my break anyway, so how about I show you around? Are you really sure you want to spend your break doing more work? It's fine. I need to stretch my legs anyway. Besides, it would be very unbecoming of me to not support my juniors. I think if this was Japanese, it'd be Kohai. Maybe, I don't know. I had to make sense of it in my head before I confused myself. Anyway, Aiden proceeds to guide me through the fair. Occasionally, we stop at a table, and I learn a bit more about some of the clubs. He's pretty knowledgeable when it comes to the involvement and reputation of the various clubs, though that probably comes with being the student government president. So we looked at quite a few so far. Any of them catch your interest? Food or singing? I might do art. I get jealous quick though, so I'm just like food or singing, because I don't really care about those things. I can do it, I enjoy doing it, and yeah. I'm not sure. Some of these guys seem a bit extra. Are you sure none of these are actually cults in disguise? You must watch too many movies. Some of these students are just overzealous in their recruiting methods. If there was a cult at the school, I think I'd know. Excuse me, do you two have a moment? I was like, I don't want to knock y'all, but I'm just like, what if it's like a Jehovah that just walked up to you? I was like, they didn't give like their usual spiel, like. I'm like, yikes. You think they all went there? Like, they ain't go there though. It's fine. Sure. Great. I'm currently looking for new members for our club. Open, personalized, and motion networks are open for short, or opening, personalized. Okay. We seek to connect with like-minded individuals in finding their inner selves as we shed mortal boundaries on our quest towards enlightenment. You're not gonna say mortal coils, sweetie. I was waiting for the word coils. What exactly does that entail? I'm so glad you asked. We actually have several information guides on activities if you're interested. The students had me a pamphlet detailing several retreats in which members find themselves to remove all doubt from their existence. This music though. My goodness, Hugh. You can't be doing this to me. Anyway. I'm not sure this is for me, but thank you. I understand. Keep the brochure just in case, or in case you change your mind. It is like, I have some donation. It's like, hey, you say it's not a cult. Hey, you say it's not a cult. So you sure they're on a... Just stop. Let's just check out the culinary scene. Yes, food. Oh, he's pouting. It leads me over to a line of people chattering away at each other. I count at least a dozen people in front of us. I'm not exactly interested in cooking though. Maybe we could skip this one and check out the table without a line. Don't worry. I doubt anyone in this line is interested in joining the culinary team either. Then food, honey. Then why? The culinary team sells samples of their work in an effort to entice people, while also raising funds. So we're just in line to get a bite? Exactly, Jason. Or exactly. Jason, the head of the team, made these roasted dumplings last year that was just to die for. Like, yes, darling. The conversation between us naturally ends, and an awkward silence replaces it as we wait in line. The smell wafting from the table up front is beyond enticing. Aiden probably wasn't kidding about how good. Don't skip your periods. Is beyond enticing. Aiden probably wasn't kidding about how good the food they were serving was. Looking at the wolf next to me, it dawns on me that we've been wandering for a while now and I still don't really know anything about him. He's mostly just talked about the school so far and elaborated on the history of the clubs. He's very kind for giving me this tour, even if it was more or less shoved on him by Zoe. I feel like I should be asking more about him, but I don't even know where to start. I never had much luck when it comes to talking to attractive guys. Tragic. No, that's vile. So Zoe seems to have taken quite the interest in you. Huh? Oh, yeah, I guess she has. She was quite insistent on me coming out. Okay. It's time anyway, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Game in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, notifications so you know when I upload the minute that I do. Bye, y'all.